Screenwriters, what will having one of your screenplays produced actually do for your career? In response to at Matt Ritter TV's question about this, I go back, follow this comment, and watch his video. I think as a screenwriter, when a movie is made based on your screenplay and that movie gets distribution, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for your career. For many reasons, I'll talk about a few of them. So the first really helpful thing about having a movie made and distributed based on your screenplay is that people no longer have to read your screenplays to come to some determination about your level of talent. At the end of the day, people just have a limited amount of time to read, and if they can pull up a movie you've made on Netflix or iTunes or whatever, that's a really easy, digestible way for them to come to some determination about your level of talent. Plus, when the movie's released, it gives your agents something to talk about. You know, it gives them this extra sort of talking point, you know, to go out to, you know, people and say, yeah, I got this great new script from Matt. Yeah, he has a movie that just dropped on Netflix. You know, it just gives them a talking point. So you can also kind of see why it's helpful to be working within one genre, right? Because if your new screenplay is a comedy and the one that just dropped on Netflix is a comedy, it's easy for them to be like, oh, if I like this movie, I might like this screenplay. Just getting a movie made also just sort of, you know, expands your filmmaking group of people that you have experience with, right? So all of a sudden you're connected to all these people who got the movie made. You know, the producers, the director. If the director wanted to direct your script, chances are he'll always look at your future scripts. Talent, if you have, you know, B list, B plus, A minus, A list talent that have said yes to the screenplay, chances are their people will always read your subsequent screenplays. So that really helps you out, and it helps your agents out too. Your agents probably know, you know, they have an in with those people. So all that stuff is great, and there's just lots of positivity of, you know, career snowballing, I think, that happens once you get your screenplay made. If you make the movie yourself for under $1 million, how is that going to help your career? Well, first of all, if you don't get distribution, it's probably not going to help your career. There's a million movies out there that have been made and never sold, and just because people don't have access to it, it's as if the movie doesn't even exist. So you want to have a plan from the beginning to be able to get distribution for the movie. So just know that in advance. So if you make the movie for under $1 million and it's not good, I don't really think it helps you that much. I think people just aren't going to see it, aren't going to watch it. But it's also probably not going to hurt you that much. It might hurt the director, but I doubt it'll hurt the screenwriter that much. Stay tuned for part 2.